Yeah, most definitely. All vibrations, all emotions serve us. Reconciliation and releasing comes with acknowledging a lot of emotions. They're to be honored. That's the only way in which you can let them go, if you honor them versus denying them, versus feeling you need to suppress them, or, oh, I'm awakened now, I'm not supposed to feel like that. Oh, I'm an evolved being, I'm an ascended master, I'm not supposed to feel this way or that way or have these particular thoughts. Like, nah, this is not how this works. And yes, it is the voice of self-judgment. Like, nah, you can let that go, relax. Allow yourself to feel the way that you're feeling. It's only necessary that you take responsibility for those feelings. Own them. Ownership. Write this down, beloved. Ownership. You can't change something that you don't own. You can't change something that doesn't belong to you. No, it's necessary for you to own it first if you're going to change that. It's necessary, and the only way to own it is to accept it. Yes, I feel, for example, insecure. I feel insecure right now. The only way for me to change the feeling of insecurity is if I accept my insecurity for the moment. This temporary state of feeling insecure about whatever it is. It may be my weight, my outfit, the texture of my skin, whatever the case may be. I can only change it when I accept it. Okay, this is what's happening right now. Now, I desire to change this. But it's only that, once again, acceptance is the key. Acceptance is the key that opens the door, that allows you to get down to the heart of the situation and change it based on your preference. That's the only way to do that. You can't change something that you don't own. So even emotionally, it's necessary for you to own the emotions. Yes, they're temporary and they don't belong to you, but it's only through ownership, acceptance of the particular frequency or emotional state that you're able to change it. Acceptance allows peace. I can't count off the amount of times that I've received messages about feeling sad, or I'm feeling depressed, or I want to kill myself, or Commander, why is this not happening? Why is that not happening? I feel hopeless, or what have you. Countless messages of that particular context. And these are literally people or souls, reflections, attempting to get that Chinese finger trap off their finger. It's like, I'm so sad, I can't get it off my finger, I'm sad. And it's like, well, first and foremost, calm down, relax. I know you're expressing to me that you're feeling a sense of sadness at the moment, right? And that's okay. The only way to change that or change your frequency is through acceptance. Only through accepting the moment do you have the ability to change this particular experience in the moment, versus resistance, versus complaining. And, oh, I just need you to tell me what to do. Tell me something. Tell me what I should do. It's like, no, well, let's not do that, because that's not sustainable. If I tell you what to do, right? Eventually, okay, you'll do that and things may turn out or feel a lot better. But I create dependency, because the next time that you feel confused or in this space of misery or what have you, you feel as if the best thing for you to do is to text Commander Ashtar again and say, well, hey, Commander Ashtar, I feel sad again. What should I do? Like, no, that's not how this works. That's dependency. we're not doing that. I'm not attempting to create dependency amongst my brothers and sisters. No, this is about self-mastery. It's necessary for you to recognize what's necessary for you to heal that nagging, that voice in your head, or these emotions that continue to return in your energy field. Only through ownership can you make those changes. If you feel as if you need to contact someone or go get Reiki done or get your energy cleansed or what have you from someone else, you're creating dependency. You feel as if anytime you feel discomfort, that you need to run to that person and say, hey, Reiki master, I feel like my chakras blocked again. Can you open my chakras up when the next appointment? Like, nah, dog, that's not how this works. We're not attempting to establish this dependency on other people with some type of spiritual gifts that we have to run to each and every time we feel discombobulated or off our kilter. Like, no, let's not do that. I mean, yeah, that kind of energy is great for business, but no, that's not that's not what we're doing. This is about you taking personal responsibility. This is about you being more mature in your approach, because only you know what's best for you. That Reiki master or whoever you may depend on spiritually is not always going to know exactly what's necessary for you to do or what's the best thing for you to do. That's dependency. Oh, I'll just call Commander Ashton, he know what to do. It's like, well, Commander Ashton in the bathroom, Commander Ashton at the store. He got other stuff to do. That's not what we're doing here. Each and every time, beloved, you have the ability to do so. This is about your independence, your liberation. Liberation doesn't take place creating dependency. No, it's not how it works. No, just report to me when you got a problem. I'll take care of it because you know. Like, no, let's not do that. Presence. No doubt, trust in self. Your openness. Your willingness to take responsibility. Hey, write this down. This vulnerability is healing. This level of vulnerability, your willingness to accept yourself, your willingness to remain open beyond feeling as if it's like you're here to fight something off. No, that's not what we're doing. Write this down, if you will. Very important. These are tools of strength, emotionally and energetically. You ready? Very simple. Transparency requires confidence and courage to accept without hiding, without denial, pure acceptance. I'll say it again. Transparency requires confidence and courage to accept without hiding. Yeah, of course. To open your heart. To be present, to be open to light, to exist in your own story beyond the idea or need to focus or invest a lot of energy on the idea of defense. No, we're not investing in defense. I'm not preparing for war. with anyone, with anything. I'm not preparing to ward off low vibrational spirits and burning sage everywhere I go because I feel as if I need to protect myself. Once again, these are preparations for a problem. Whatever you invest your energy into will manifest before you. So if you're constantly preparing for a problem, if you're constantly burning sage and putting crystals here and in the corners of the room and this, you're preparing for battle. You're preparing for a problem. You're making your own bed. Why would you do that? You prepare for a problem, you get a problem. That's not what you're doing here. To be transparent, to be see-through. Now, when we talk about transparency, we're talking about in the context of your emotions. Love, Trace. We're talking about the emotional status, your state, transparency. This is to be open. This is to be beyond defense. To be where you are and recognize who you are as the creator of this experience. I'm not, I don't have a sword in my hand. I don't have a shield in my hand. I'm not constantly attempting to block things out. I'm not looking at people sideways, waiting for them to lie or whatever scheme they may have. I'm not expecting these things. This is to live in fear. Constantly looking over my shoulder and preparing myself for someone else to come at me with another lie or whatever. It's like, well, this is clearly you living in your own nightmare. You're constantly preparing for things that you don't want, and you feel as if you're displaying some type of strength, like you being tough. Like, oh, I'll just be trusting people. And, walking around with your arms crossed and looking at people sideways and just constantly in this space of defense, suspicion. What are you creating? What are you attracting when you're in that space? When you're in that state of being, what are you attracting? Come on now, y'all answer it. Y'all know this stuff. What are you creating when you're in this space of suspicion and constant defense and always looking over your shoulder, looking at people sideways everywhere you go? What are you creating for yourself? You do know the answer. What are you creating for yourself, beloved? What is it? Yeah, no doubt, Alice. Come on. Fear. More of it, absolutely. Yeah, no doubt. More of it, no doubt about it. That's what you're creating in that space because you're in this space of expectation. You're looking for it, like literally looking for it. Oh, I don't want to get tricked because it's a bunch of fake spiritual people out here. So, you got to protect yourself because you don't know who lying. Like, that's not what we're doing. This is to remain on the hell planes. Creating more of what you don't want based on your own fear, the fear that you're entertaining of being tricked or, I don't want to donate to nobody because, they be scheming and this is, some spiritual scheming stuff they doing over here. It's okay. Healing is a process. It's a process, and it takes time. But as long as you continue to be gentle with yourself, you'll establish more and more courage, more confidence, more compassion, and more acceptance of your own story. Beloved, you're the creator, you're God, literally. Not a piece of God, not the child of God, and so on and so forth. No, God with a capital G. That is who you are in this dimension, experiencing your own energy. That is who you are in this dimension.